What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We have some interesting news here today, and I have it pulled up on our screen so you can just see right off the bat. This is from Shift RLE, which is basically news for esports and Rocket League, so go follow them if you don't want to have to look at my videos in the future. Anyways, after a poor performance at the Fall Major, Team Envy are reportedly looking to make a change. Space Station Gaming, Cybical, and upcoming prospect Daniel are the two front-running targets to replace Turbopolsa. Additionally, Beast Mode is a primary target of SSG to replace Cybical, and there's a nice little graphic under this. And this is insane. It's got everyone by surprise. So if we want, we can actually read more, and I might pull that up in another tab. We can take a look at that real quick. But we got Reddle saying WTF, miss with a little GIF or meme rather. Keep scrolling down. Just a lot of people responding. Phase AJ with a nice monocle emoji like WTF, and let's see, I haven't read this one. Forgot to mention the rumor of me creating an org and paying all the other. Okay, so he's just trolling. I thought there's some other ones. Oh yeah, Archie with a bunch of question marks. So him questioning how valid this post really is, Tigray. But as you can see, it's just a lot of people kind of in shock about this, and with good reason, because Turbo is the 4-time world champion. Every team is blessed to have him. He has made every team significantly better, in my opinion, and statistically wise too. I'm pretty sure, like in RLCS he led all of NA in scoring, and I don't think I'm making that up, which is kind of ridiculous. If you've watched Turbo play, you would think he's more of like a role player on the team, but it's just he's a shooter. He gets the job done. He shoots, passes, and he does just proper threes plays. I actually pulled up this other tweet too because I want to read this off real quick, but I just saw this one from Ian, I guess. Let's read the bio real quick. Director of Player Management, NV Optic, etc. So he actually said, and I saw this like as I was making the video, but rarely do I speak publicly about management decisions, but felt I should do so now. As is best practice for any team to remain competitive, it's a healthy practice to review all options objectively. So that it's kind of leaning towards, oh shit, he might be replaced. And then at the moment, we are not taking any action with our Rocket League team. So it's like, oh, okay. Some of the comments, like this dude not letting it go too far on the timeline, and people like me trying to make news of it on YouTube. I am trying to make this go far. Really, I'm just trying to let you guys know as viewers who may not know about this, because whatever, this is just shocking news. And the extended article also, you can take a read on this. This Turbo tweet is actually pretty interesting. We'll be spending some time home with the family after a very disappointing major. Even after 6 years of playing, I still get emotional whenever I lose because of the high expectations I put on myself. I'll grind more and come back even better next split. So basically what this article says, I can just sum it up for you guys. It says they're looking for Daniel and Cybical to replace on Envy, and then I believe it's like Beast Mode on Space Station Gaming. But yeah, it says Atomic and Miss is looking for the new third, so that's all you need to know. I have no idea where Turbo would go to if this actually were true. Like he could even go to Europe. I'm pretty sure it says also in this article. Yeah, a return to Europe. Imagine that, bro. He could go to or Oceania. Like, what if Turbo got a fucking win in every single like place on the world? We got Envy in the blue, G2 in the orange. This is Envy's final game at the RLCS Fall Major. And we're gonna watch Turbo POV while we just talk about some things. It's just let's talk about the news. My first thoughts immediately is obviously where would Turbo go if this were true. My second thoughts maybe being why would Turbo be the one leaving? If anything, I thought it would be like I wouldn't say Atomic or Miss. I just wouldn't think anyone. I mean, they're the machine for a reason. They're just such a good team. I mean, they've lost to the eventual winners in every single regional, and the major was really disappointing because they lost to. I mean, G2 also got knocked out, and they went 2-3 in a series or 3-2 in a series against Ground Zero, which shouldn't have been close. They should have swept them, and then they lost some other disappointing series, but. Point being, I really don't think there's a roster change needed for this team. That being said, if I were to explore other options and I was Team Envy, I think I would have to go with. Well, first off, what do you guys think in the comments? I think I would have to go with Mist, Cybical, and Daniel. I think those would be the best three if both Turbo and Atomic got replaced. But But that's just so far fetched what I just said. That would just be like in my dream world what a ideal replacement would be if they replaced the team. So some of my friends said just drop Turbo for Daniel or drop Turbo for Typical, which I just think is so much disrespect. I think I don't know. I think Turbo gets way more hate than he really deserves to get. But watching some more of this gameplay, we're gonna start to see some Turbo mistakes, we can say, and some Team Envy mistakes, because it's 1-2 right now. We've already seen some mishaps on the pitch, and we're going to continue to see a little more. A lot of them is just Turbo getting burnt to the ball, as one of my friends pointed out to me, and the more I watched this replay, I was like, oh wow, he's kind of right. But a lot of it I thought was Atomic not getting back, like playing good defense, but I don't know. What do I know, right? I'm not a professional by any means. Just a viewer who enjoys looking at VODs. And they get a free kickoff goal right there. So that's dope. Turbo AFK because he's glad to get that one. So 2-3, 3 minutes left and 6 seconds. Miss hits it to the side. Miss taking it up the wall. Gets it past mid. Turbo doesn't go because he's smarter than that. Gonna get a little passing play here. I think a lot of what Envy were missing was just the team chemistry and the passing plays. That's what makes that team so good. They just start like hooking up with each other. Pause. They start like finding each other in the midfield, and they start just hitting it to each other. Like Miss would stay there, Turbo would hit it downfield, and then they would just like have this lethal triangle and just start hitting each other like back and forth, infield pass, backboards, just everything. But they were playing just so like linear gameplay, just going at the ball like right here, and then they just get the ball. Like maybe if, I don't know, that's not a bad rotation right there. Good demo, missed catches to Atomic, to Turbo. Oh, this is beautiful. Since when do you see Turbo do that, bro? You're telling me this kid's getting cut from the team? Fuck no. That's so dumb. So 3-3, this game is actually tied. Did I choose the wrong replay? I thought this game was a blowout. Maybe I chose the wrong replay, I don't know. But this is a good game regardless. Maybe they win this one for all I know. So Atomic trying to find Miss. Miss actually getting a piece of it. Ooh, Dree's a little sketchy up there. Atomic to Turbo. Nice, good pressure. Atomic, he's a very interesting player. His peak is higher than everybody on the Envy team, but his lows are, I would say, lower than everybody on Envy's team. He has the toughest role in the team for sure, though. Just trying to be like a disruptor, trying to get the passes to his team. Pretty sure he leads Envy in assist, and I'm almost certain about that. So that's by no means an easy role. But I really would have liked to see just, I don't know, an Atomic peaking this tournament and just Turbo playing his best and Miss playing his best. But we got 50 seconds left. I think I chose the wrong replay, boys, because I was almost certain they lost this game. But this is a pretty good game. Who the fuck wins this one? Drees pops it up. Turbo up. Doesn't get a touch on that, but that's alright. Gonna go ahead and go back. Chicago with a little play of his own, but that gets shut down real quick. J-Nap's gonna take control. Hits it on our backboard. If Turbo had boost there, it could have been dangerous. Takes a little time here. I can appreciate that, but not the greatest touch. G2 also, like, they had such a bad region or major. Like, what about them? Like, why don't they do a roster change? That's why this is shocking to me. Oh, and that's it. Okay, this was the right replay. I think he did get burnt on that ball just now. But, like, why isn't G2, like, why isn't, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, G2 should also be in the same boat as them. So, if Envy is getting a roster change, then, like, fuck it, dude, G2. Like, they had shitty-ass results, just like Envy. But maybe that's just me bitching and moaning. that's basically the news I want to go over. What do you think are the best combinations in between these like 6 players, people, all of them on SSG, all of them on Envy and Beast mode, so like 7 players? What do you think is the best mix? What do you think should happen? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments below, if any of this does even happen. Oh, and all credit to these guys. Make sure you follow them on Twitter. They provide all the information that I get this from. So, oh, and they got all their links right here. So shout out to these guys. I'm actually using their tweet in my thumbnail too, so credit to them. But yeah, make sure you leave a like on this video, comment for sure. I really want to hear your thoughts, and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of video. So it's going to be all for me. I love you guys very much. Peace.